So this is a really, I find this one of the most intense ways to stretch chest and pec for me. But what we're bringing in here is we're gonna actually stretch right down pec, bicep, forearm, right down into our wrists. So we've got a couple of hand weights. You will need 2 kilos at heaviest. You might even find 1 kilo will do. A couple of water bottles does the job. And we can do this we're gonna do this on a bench. You can also do this lying back on a Swiss ball. That's just as effective, but a little bit more unstable. Rhonda's gonna lie flat on her back on the bench. Keep the weights into your chest. Come back. And then she's just gonna open up her arms as if she's going into like a fly position. And you'll notice here that she's gripping onto the weight. She's just gonna let it roll back. So keep a hold of it for me, Rhonda. She's just gonna let it roll into the ends of her fingers and let her wrists roll back. So keep a hold of it, keep a hold of it, keep a hold of it, and let your wrists roll backwards. There we go. Now some people will find it intense enough just sort of being straight off to the side. The way we get this really jamming is to come up to about 45 degrees above head and just let everything roll back. How's that feel, Rhonda?
Stretch.
Stretching. So we're stretching all the way through this complex. I think I might have made a video before where I showed us doing this on the wall. So we had our hand flat and then turning around. Okay, so that's still opening up through the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. If we're tight down here or here, it will affect us there. We just tighten everything up. So seeing as we've done a good trap stretch and we've done pec on the wall, we've done a bit of thoracic work, this is just to finish us off. And being here for 1 to 2 minutes kind of does the job. You can explore where you are tighter. So Rhonda, feel free to kind of go a little higher or a little lower or come around the side and see where your main tight spot is. Because it's different on everybody. For me, it's kind of diagonally above my head. Now the weights aren't that high off the ground, so I'm just gonna let Rhonda go ahead and drop them. And slowly come on up. Woo! That is the pec stretch on bench.